Welcome to the Fox 17 Rock and Review. I'm hanging out with Don Oriolo, CEO, founder, creator of Oriolo Guitars.
Wow.
Artist.
Sounds impressive.
You know, it is impressive. Author. You know, you got a new album out. And I
My name's not Arthur.
You said I could call you anything as long as we talk guitars, right?
Yes.
These are awesome guitars.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You know, it's so neat, Don. You know, and I know a lot about you with working with Felix the Cat. And with everything, and you've got a brand new series coming out probably next year.
Yeah, we're working on a new series with DreamWorks right now as we speak. And did you get that profile?
See, you're doing great with TV.
Thank you very much.
And then possibly a movie coming out in 2017.
Something like that, yeah. We're developing that as we speak.
Wow.
So a lot of cool stuff with DreamWorks. I mean, it's a great company. Jeffrey Katzenberg is a good friend of mine, and Eric Ellenbogen and all those guys. And they really love the character. They know what they want to do with it, and they respect the history of it, which is so important.
Well, and it is, and as we talked earlier on the news, you know, you're carrying on the tradition that your dad and your uncle had started with Felix the Cat.
Correct, yes.
And I think it's so neat because it's such a well-known character. You know, as soon as I carried one of the guitars to my house, and my daughter's like, "Oh my gosh, it's Felix the Cat."
You know, it's really funny. Yeah, that's good, but that she knows it, right?
Right.
So, you know, Felix the Cat.
Oh yeah.
The wonderful, wonderful cat. Whenever he returns.
I know the first verse, but that's it.
Okay, so let me tell you about that. So I was in Vegas meeting with Bally's slot machines about 10 years ago with my business affairs guy, Walter Calmet. And the guys had one of my paintings projected on the wall for a PowerPoint presentation. And we're in this country club and they're bringing food in and blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know, when people find out that I'm involved with Felix, they do one of three things. They say, I love Felix, I grew up with Felix, or they sing the theme song, but they only know the first verse.
Right.
As soon as I said that, a woman came in bringing more food, and she goes, "Oh, Felix, I love Felix. I grew up with Felix. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat, da-da-da-da-da-da." I said, hey, she's with you, not me.
Right,
you know?
exactly. You know, I'll tell you what you did, Don, and, you know, obviously being a musician and producing such, you know, big groups, I mean, you know, with Lisa, and all these different musicians you worked with.
Right, and Full Force, of course.
And Full Force. It translates very well into guitars.
Yeah, well, my whole thing with the guitars and the guitar companies, I wanted to put fun back into playing guitars.
Right.
Because going down the aisles of the NAMM show, National Association of Musical Manufacturers, it's a huge show. It's twice a year.
It's a giant candy store.
Yeah, it's once in Anaheim and then also in Nashville.
Right, in July.
So, but you walk down the aisles and it looks like you're in a spruce forest. You know, because spruce top is like what a lot of guitar makers make their guitars out of. So I wanted to have some different designs and put fun back in playing it. So when you're playing it, you look at it and you go, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's so neat because you're playing the Sun model, and actually you have the Felix inlays and the fretboard on that.
Right here.
Yeah, and this one, you know, has the whole bag of tricks to where we've got, you know, Felix in the top of the headstock, the bag of tricks here. We've got the Felix head back behind us. You've got ukuleles.
Ton of them.
You've got the three-quarter size guitars for the kids.
Can't get enough. I
can't
stop making
the tremolo arm is the tail.
The tail, that's correct. I call it a vibratail.
And then you've got the basses and the 12 strings also.
Correct, yeah.
So you've got so many.
I built Todd Rundgren's 12-string.
And also Jay Giles band bass.
Yeah, Danny Klein, my good friend Danny, went to school with Danny, and he plays one of my basses.
So what's the website that viewers can find?
OrioloGuitars.com, and you'll see like most of our models. I say most because I'm coming up with new models like every month.
All the time. It's so much fun. Well, now speaking of which, you've got a new album out now also.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about this. We've got a picture here.
Well, hey, wow. Well, I painted that, and that's I'm a painter also, and that's what I think I look like.
Yeah, well, very talented artist, but this is Earthlings Unite.
Yeah, Earthlings Unite, correct. You know, I have a strong passion for earthlings and animals, by the way.
Right.
Treat your animals right. They will treat you right.
Well, and speaking of treating animals right, you have several books out as well, and we've got an image of that too.
Right.
And this is your newest book that's out.
That's my newest, yep, and that's my newest book.
And that's available on Amazon.com.
Amazon.com, right? all of the sites, all of the bookstores, etc. If you go to Amazon and put Felix the Cat paintings, it'll come up. And
or
I
put
think
your name.
Or put my name. But I find that it comes up better if you put Felix the Cat paintings, because there were some writers that wrote forwards in the book that it comes up with their name faster than it comes up with my name.
It does with yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's showbiz, right?
As long as you find it, right?
As long as you find it, and you will like it.
And you'll like the guitars, too. Just incredible guitars and basses and ukuleles. And
every time I say ukulele, people, they correct me. They go ukulele. Ukulele, because the right pronunciation is ukulele.
It is right, and I keep saying it wrong.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm from New Jersey, and it's like a uke, Well, the two ukes.
Be sure and check out Felix the Cat coming out, with a brand new series next year, and take a look at these guitars too. I think they're not only great for kids, but kids at heart.
Yeah.
Like us, with the 12
what
strings,
do you mean?
and so just very fun instruments, guitars, basses,
putting
ukuleles.
fun back and playing the guitar. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. Thank you, Don Oriolo, for doing it.
My pleasure. Thank you, Eric.
Appreciate it. Thanks for watching the Fox 17 Rock and Review.